Welcome to Ideagen TV. Today, I am honored and privileged to have with me Ashley Mills, CEO of the Vision Council, here on Ideagen TV. Ashley, welcome.
Thank you, George. It's great to be here.
You know, Ashley, you're leading the way. You're changing the world. There's so many important issues that you're tackling with respect to vision. What are some key focus areas of the Vision Council this already, hard to believe, 2024?
Well, we actually at the Vision Council do believe that vision can change the world. And so our priorities are really to continue to amplify the fact that vision is an easy solution to solving literacy challenges, to access to education, to equity, to safety, employability, so many other things, so many other challenges that other organizations are trying to tackle. Vision can be a key component in solving those problems.
Amazing and so true. Vision is key, right, for so many of the things that folks do every day. And you've articulated that on Ideagen TV in the past. I'm always amazed, candidly, at your leadership and the impact that you're having. What is the Insights Research Program, and how can it be used to help support vision care?
Well, the Insights program is the Vision Council's proprietary data program. We're an association, so we serve over 500 members. And our market data program is intended to help them understand the optical marketplace as it continues to change and grow and add different verticals and different access points. So we've been investing heavily in really building a program that is the absolute best out there. We have an amazing team, and we've actually just restated the size of the optical marketplace at $66.8 billion last year. Certainly a big arena, certainly a lot of more room to grow, but we're really proud of our team of analysts. We're able to forecast, and we hope that it is helping our members make business decisions.
Absolutely, and that's the type of leadership I was referring to. Is you have this proprietary data, and you're helping your members in so many different ways. And so, in addition to that, you have the Vision Council Foundation. How do you support job opportunities with the foundation for future opticians? How does that work?
Thrilled that you asked. So the Vision Council Foundation is the educational foundation of the Vision Council, obviously. We have within it, one of our major initiatives is called the Opening Your Eyes Scholarship Program. It was founded 3 years ago, right out of the gate, with the intention of helping underserved students find meaningful, lucrative careers in the optical industry. Opticians are incredibly important to the entire process of going in and getting glasses and getting a vision exam. Opticians are the people who are fitting you for the glasses, putting the glasses on your face, doing the customer service. They're actually taking on even more roles and practices. And opticianry is actually, it can be a fashion job if that's what you're into, or it could be a healthcare job. It's often both. And so opticianry is a logical entry point to get students interested in the vision care industry. And so 3 years ago, our members and our industry in vision stepped up and raised over $300,000 to fund the Oh Yes, Opening Your Eyes scholarship. And so far, 3 years later, we've already put 26 students through opticianry school. We also pay for their certification exam, and they're ready to work. And opticianry jobs, they're great jobs. I mean, you can own a home, you can pay your bills, you can live a good life, you can move up, you can go on and decide that you want to become an optometrist someday. So it's a great career. We're really proud of it. And now that we've gotten our first cohort of professionals through the program, we are actively trying to fundraise again so that we can continue to encourage people to choose these great careers.
You know, Ashley, with all of the careers in health, I mean, that sounds like an incredible opportunity as well to be able to decide in the future if you want to go on, to hire or different types of work within the industry, and specifically within the optician arena, it sounds like it provides an incredible career opportunity, which is, again, a testament to your leadership, which is what I love about what you're doing. Is you're not standing still, you're leading the way. You're leading the way and creating that incredible impact. And what you just highlighted, 26 students already have been through the program thanks to the foundation's efforts in your leadership. My goodness, amazing. And so, in addition to that, how do you provide top of the line research, this critical research and the information within the vision care industry to your members?
So, as a member association, this is one of the ways that we can add value for even the smallest member and the very largest player in the whole optical industry. Our data program is a great equalizer at every size and stage that you are in the business. So we provide it as a member service. It's available to all of our members, and then we are also able to partner and do sponsored research if there's a specific initiative that our members are really interested in. We're always looking for recommendations on what they really want to know more about. But it's one of it in fact is our most highly valued member service that we provide at the Vision Council.
Well, in addition to that, we're just at the tip of the iceberg here. So there's something called the Vision Expo. If you're not familiar with the Vision Expo out there for our global audience, what is it, Ashley? What is the Vision Expo and what does it aim to accomplish?
So I'm really glad you asked because Vision Expo is not just another trade show, and trade shows are great. But the Vision Council itself and Vision Expo itself were founded specifically to generate funds to provide research and consumer awareness programs to help promote growth in the optical industry. So when our exhibitors and our attendees show up at Vision Expo, they have skin in the game in promoting growth for everyone in the optical industry. We're the only show in optical that is doing that. There are a lot of other events that like are doing events. There are a lot of other events. There's only one Vision Expo, and the community building and the market growth that we are able to influence as a result of it is completely unique in our space. No one else is investing the way that we do as a result of Vision Expo.
Well, that's certainly incredibly important. And so I appreciate your description of that because it's not just an expo. It's so much more than that. And so highlighting that and helping our global audience understand that is so critical. And then now we pivot to our favorite topic, regulations. And, we're both based in Washington, D.C., and, relationships are critical. So I'd like to ask you, how do you cultivate relationships within the public sector to facilitate the critical, the vital, the necessary regulatory change for the vision care industry as a whole?
So there is not just one way to do that. There is not just one relationship. I think that's what you're alluding to. And so we have been working for years with the administration, the current and the previous, and administrations before that. And we've also found that it's critical to have the same relationships on Capitol Hill that are helping us to influence what's going on at the regulatory level. Our industry, like many others, the vision industry, has been absolutely unfairly brutalized by the China 301 duties. We feel especially challenged because eyeglasses and lenses, what we produce, our products, vision, are categorized by the FDA as a Class 1 medical device. All other Class 1 medical devices were exempted from the tariffs, except for eyewear. And so we've been working really hard to make sure that that's understood and appreciated. And while we hear that it is, and we have every reason to believe that we're making progress. This will continue to be a top priority for us at both the administration and the federal level.
Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, and so incredible to hear your focus in this area, because it is about relationships that can help to drive the understanding necessary to make the critically important changes necessary for the vision care industry specifically to thrive and to continue to thrive. And so that takes, oh, go ahead.
May I add one more thing? So I know everyone has, all associations and all groups have their issue and their challenges. And I do want to be clear that we're also working to identify partners to help us diversify supply chain. So our members in our industry are producing in the US and they are friendshoring, but they're still being tariffed at a rate that makes them almost have to do business elsewhere just to raise enough money to cover the cost of manufacturing in the US. And so those relationships we're trying to build include partnering with other organizations where we can work together and kind of craft a plan to get more manufacturing onshore, because it's what everyone wants. We just feel like there's opportunity to reduce the barriers to doing it.
That's right, and that's such a critical, and vital vantage point. And thank you for sharing that. And so, as we look at, in addition to that, in addition to the relationships, comes the marketing, the public relations. What sort of PR and marketing materials does the Vision Council offer to your members?
So we encourage our members to use all of our materials. They're non-branded, but the philosophy behind it is that we can provide editorial calendars, social media calendars, and we can run campaigns and make all of these things available for every member to leverage in the way that makes the most sense for them. So they can co-brand it with a brand or a promotion, or a message, or anything that they're trying to do in particular. And we make that available year round around several different national holidays and logical things like back to school and National Sunglasses Day and UV protection. February was Low Vision Month. So we kind of try to provide the message platform and the materials and give it to our members to help amplify it.
Ashley, you are changing the world, and I am just saddened by the fact that our interview has come to an end, but we will continue this conversation because you're doing so much. We could chat about all of the work that you're doing for days, and it still wouldn't be enough. But I want to personally and professionally thank you for taking the time to join me on Ideagen TV to highlight the incredible, game-changing, life-changing work, literally life-changing work for those across the planet that are watching this. And thank you for your leadership. You are indeed leadership defined, my friend. Ashley Mills, CEO, the Vision Council. What is your final call to action for our global audience, and how, perhaps most importantly, how can folks find out more about what you're doing?
Of course, the final call to action is to remind everyone that there's a solution to a lot of your problems, and it's access to vision care and vision health, and that can be achieved many ways. But vision is a solvable problem, and it can help solve a lot of problems. And you can find out more through me on LinkedIn or at thevisioncouncil.org.
Well said. Ashley Mills, CEO of the Vision Council, changing the world, leadership defined. Thank you.
Thank you, George.